I like to be thankful for this year 2014. It was a tremendous blessing for all of us, including me. This year, God enabled us to know the gospel deeply in a very clear way, and then I was able to understand the relationship we have with our God, like a vertical relationship, and through that we can have a horizontal relationship with other people. So it was a really tremendous year spiritually for me, enabling me to understand the grace and the unconditional love God has given me. So it was a really great blessing. I like to thank God for giving the opportunity for the Spectrum Church to have this wonderful Bible studies. Through these Bible studies, I was able to understand the gospel in a very clear way. Thank you.
Anyway, so this year I'm very thankful for, spiritually, I'm thankful for God just revealing more and more of Himself to me, and the more I learn through the Bible and just through listening to our pastor, I think I find that the less I know, and that really is humbling, and it's good to know that, because that means I can spend my whole life just getting to know more and more about God, and it still won't be enough, but it'll get me closer to God. So I think that's what I'm really thankful for this year, really realizing that. And in personal life, I'm very thankful to my parents and my sister. Just having good family around is very important, and having a good job is important, and just having good friends. Everyone who's in my life right now is very everybody I'm surrounded with right now believes in God, and that's important so that I can stay focused and on God. So that's good.
I'm Sridevi Kolli. In the last year, I have been learning how to pray, and through that I really was trying to learn how to relate to God, and in that what I learned was pursuing Him and relationship with Him alone is all that matters. And I'm really thankful that He has been taken me in this journey on learning how to pray. And I also want to thank God for the church family who came and supported me and helped me during the last year in my tough times. And I'm also very grateful to my husband and my children for helping me in everything.
Okay, hi, my name is Benita. So when I think, Pat, about this past year, there's so much that comes to mind, because there's just so much that has happened this year. It's almost hard to believe that it's only been a year. One of the things that, for my spiritual, that I'm really thankful for actually sounds weird at first, but going to college and just being exposed to so many different types of people, because I have lived kind of in a bubble for 18 years, and it's not really until you go out into people that don't believe the same thing that you do that I started to question my faith. And that might seem scary at first, but it was a very healthy questioning. I think that it was necessary for me to find answers for myself about my faith and have my own answers, not answers that my mom told me, but something that I really believed in. And I'm really thankful that I was able to experience new people, and really now I feel like I have a strong foundation for my faith, and that's something that would not have happened if I just stayed at home with the same people all the time. I'm also very thankful for my parents, because just when you go to college, you're all by yourself, and a couple months in, everyone gets really homesick, and I'm just so thankful that they're always there for me, and they're only 45 minutes away, and I can always call them if I need anything, and just everything. I've seen so many different families with the people that I've met, and I'm just so thankful that I have a family that can go to the lengths to pay my tuition and that can pick me up every weekend. And the last thing that I am thankful for was just this year started off with a lot of uncertainty for me for different parts of my life. One of them was I was a senior in the beginning of this year, so I didn't know where I wanted to go for college. And it was really in those times when I didn't know what my future was, I didn't know what God had in store for me. It allowed me to look more towards Him and not just, oh, I need to try harder and just, I need to understand what I'm doing in life. And after I started letting go and understanding that God does have a plan for me, things started falling into place. So I'm really thankful that this year God has sort of taught me to trust Him more instead of just trying to control everything. And yeah, those are my 3 things.